What has been Skanska's role in developing Sweden's Carbon Plan 2045?
Skanska has been having a leading role in developing the roadmap and gathering the whole sector around a common target in carbon. And we've been leading the process for about half a year and have been delivering the roadmap to the Parliament.
What progress is being made in implementing Sweden's carbon roadmap?
I think the construction industry is a really important part of Sweden in general, and as we stand for 20% of the carbon emissions, and the roadmap has been very successful in gathering the industry and the sector as a whole, and there are things coming up, there are innovations going on that we can scale up, and as we all know by now that the existing current technology will help us quite a lot. It will help us cut carbon emissions by maybe 40%, and then we need innovations. There are innovations going on. For example, a research and development project to electrify a whole quarry, a whole site, and we will have a full-scale test this fall, and the target is to cut carbon by 95% and costs by 25%. So, I mean, there are things going on that will really help us take huge step forward in cut carbon.
How important is it for the construction sector to be centre stage in promoting carbon neutral infrastructure?
The building and infrastructure sector, including the real estate, stands for 20% of Sweden's carbon emissions, and thus we're really important players in order to really accomplish the carbon target for Sweden. And I think also it's important to be a role model internationally to show what is possible and how we can do it.
What are the keys to making the carbon transition?
The keys to making the carbon transition is, as always, collaboration and leadership and business. And we have to really learn quite a lot. It's a new way of working, a new way of doing business. So we have to really build competence. But I think it's the main is leadership, and we have to make good business to be competitive and fossil-free.
What more can be done to promote low-carbon construction and carbon-neutral infrastructure?
We have to do so much in order to make this carbon transition. We haven't picked any low-hanging fruits yet, I think. So it's really, if we just start working, we will cut carbon emissions and costs in quite a good way. But maybe in 10-20 years, we really need innovations and new ways of doing things. So I think there's quite a lot to do.